My name's Nate. This is my wife, Rachel, and we just bought a house this summer with Steve from the Packer Group. Rach and I, we moved here a year and a half ago from Minnesota, came here to Michigan, and that was quite the moving process for us because we didn't have any existing friends here. I had to find a new job here. We were moving here so you could start school in Ann Arbor, and we knew none of the areas at all. We didn't know, what was a good neighborhood that we might want to, have a goal of finding a house in. We didn't even know where we wanted to rent. There are a lot of questions when we first got here that was kind of daunting to figure out.
Steve was really great in helping us find the house that we wanted. I came across his name through the Dave Ramsey website. And so we met with him and we met with a couple other realtors to that site as well. And we just really connected well with Steve. And he had a lot of information right off the bat that made us feel really comfortable. And something that was really important to us as first-time home buyers is that we could ask questions. Yeah. I think I asked the same questions over and over and over again. And Steve never got impatient with those questions. And that was really important to us, just to understand where our money was going. Also, we felt like Steve was confident, but not cocky, which was something that was important to me in looking for a realtor.
Yeah, Steve was patient with never, kind of pressuring us to put an offer on a house that we weren't interested in, especially if we would communicate upfront that the price range is too high. Like we're not gonna be able to be competitive with this house, so let's not put an offer in. It didn't feel like there was any, pressure to do so or shame for choosing not to put an offer on a house, which was really great. We walked away from quite a few houses on, just those grounds. But I think the other thing that was great is that Steve balanced being realistic at the same time. So he would give input on, you're not gonna be a competitive offer unless you add this or this or that. And really, you're wanting to do this, you're probably gonna have to double that amount, with this or that. So it was helpful because I felt like he had insider knowledge on what was competitive without also pressuring us to, go outside of a, communicated range that we discussed.
Well, we definitely would recommend working with the Packer Group. We really had a great experience. It was something that took a lot of stress off of us in buying a house.
I would recommend working with the Packer Group simply just because it feels like we made a friend in the process too. Like Steve was very friendly, the team was friendly, and I still text Steve even after the house has been sold months later, asking him questions on, do you remember, what happened with the water heater here? What did we talk about with that? Do you remember what the inspector said here? And Steve always texts me back in the same day and has always been very diligent with communication. So I think if you're looking for someone who cares about the process, cares about taking the time to teach you, why you should do something and how, buying a home actually works, and then is diligent with communication without pressuring you into things you don't want to do. I mean, that's what we were looking for when we wanted to buy a home. And that was a big deal to us when we worked with Steve.